Sir Quaxalot, what is it that I'm supposed to be doing? Why am I talking to a duck? I know you're all probably been wondering, like, how's he doing with his, like, no drinking thing? Like, where's he going with that? About to tell ya. A couple weeks ago, back in, Memorial Day? Oh my gosh, it's almost July! What is happening with this year? Anyway, so back in May, I made myself a new challenge. I was not gonna drink any alcohol until the 4th of July. I have to tell you guys that things are going, it's hard. I didn't realize how much I actually did drink. Before we get going here, guys, don't forget to hit that like button and please subscribe. Don't forget to follow me at pats.thoughts right there on Instagram at pats.thoughts. Anyway, so I've been struggling a little bit. I'm not saying I'm an alcoholic, because I'm not. I didn't realize how much I actually drank. And now that I'm not drinking, I know that I'm waking up with a little bit more energy. My sleeping pattern is a lot better. I will say this, guys, the no drinking thing has definitely opened up my eyes to a lot of different things that I didn't necessarily realize about myself. I'm gonna be honest, a lot of this is kind of hard for me to say out loud, but it's a reality. It's a true reality. I've started to realize how much I relied on these social interactions to keep me kind of going forward in a lot of different avenues. Let me break that down for you. You know, like I needed parties in order for me to be like human or be myself or whatever. And that's not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is that for the longest time, I had relied so much on either being busy to keep my mind occupied or going to parties to keep my mind occupied. Being alone and being alone in my singleness and being alone by myself is something that I have been struggling with over, probably the past 5 years or so. And I think I've gotten better at it, a lot better at it. The thing that I'm struggling with now is my eyes are really kind of opening up a lot more to this idea of what it means to be a single man today. It's freaking difficult. I'm 30 years old. I have a master's degree. I've worked for 10 years at the organization that I work for. And now I'm starting to question myself of like, did I make stupid decisions when I was younger? Yes, I absolutely did. I've been relying so much on this idea of keeping my mind busy and keeping my body busy so that way I wouldn't have to really sit here and sit with my thoughts and sit with my feelings. Throughout COVID, I worked through a lot of different crap, but now I feel like I'm entering a second stage of it. I thought that I learned a lot about myself through COVID, through the lockdowns, through all that kind of stuff. But now over this past month, I feel like I'm just starting to scratch a little bit more of the surface. I have no idea where this is gonna take me. The fact that I dropped alcohol kind of helped this. It gave me more time to be a little bit more clear-headed. It'll be a little bit more just present. And I like that. I like being in the present. But there's a saying that's out there. I think it's from Kung Fu Panda. So it goes like this. Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift. That's why they call it the present. As human beings, we like to either be stuck in the past or we like to be very futuristic thinking. It's very, very difficult for human beings to be truly in the present. Everything that happens in the present affects our future. Being present has helped me identify some other areas that I need to continue to work on. I started to ask myself the question, like, what do I do that, builds connection with people? What do I do that brings value both to myself and to others around me? And that's the deeper questions that I've started to really start to ask myself over the past month, but not just the past month, over the past year. I'm starting to scratch my head and just think to myself, is this worth it? Is this the path I'm supposed to be on? And I think a lot of people go through these different types of cycles where maybe they discover something about themselves and then they live in that for a little bit, and then they discover something more about themselves, and now they have to start living uncomfortably to figure that aspect of them out, which is a good thing. That means we're growing. That means I'm growing. The moment I stop growing is the moment that I die, and the moment that my ideas die, and I don't want that. I don't think anyone else wants that either, but I'm being real with you guys because I want you to understand where I'm at. I struggle a lot, and I continue to struggle almost every single day. But I'm in it for the fight. I'm in it to grow. I'm in it to push myself forward. And not just myself, but others around me. I get more joy out of helping others succeed rather than myself succeeding. If I can elevate others, then I'm doing my job right. So what about you? What's something that you recently discovered about yourself that you have to start reckoning with, or you have to start questioning things deeper, on a deeper level? It's okay to ask these tough questions to yourself. Ask yourself those tough questions. If you're discovering more and more about yourself, even if it puts you in an uncomfortable mindset, that's okay because you're growing through it. You're understanding a new reality. You're understanding a new portion of your heart, of your soul, that helps push you forward into this thing that we call life. Thank you for watching The Weekly Thought. Join me next time. We'll talk about something new. Cheers.